Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Friday, August 14th, 2026. Way Domains developer Ross launches zSwap. Webm releases a stable version of its 0x library, powering VM and WAGMI, and Forecast updates its EIP rank tool for the Higota upgrade. All this and more starts right now. Ethereum developer Ross.Way launched zSwap, a DEX where the entire application stack, including all HTML and front-end code, runs on Ethereum mainnet across 10 smart contracts. Since all application logic runs in Solidity, there is no backend server or CDN, giving zSwap the same uptime as Ethereum itself. The DEX supports swaps routed from major AMMs like Uniswap, Curve, and SushiSwap via an on-chain quoter that scans, reserves, ranks sources, and builds exact call data. The app uses permit approvals to reduce gas and eliminates extra pop-ups. The DEX also integrates the Ethereum Community Foundation's swap board with a custom fork supporting NFT positions, Dutch auctions, and climbing bids. A payments tool also supports sending any token or ETH across ENS, WNS, or GNS domains with shareable payment links and time-locked reversible sends. The DEX is now live on a static front-end at zswap.way.limo, or it can be accessed directly from the smart contracts. Webm released OXV1, marking the stable release of its low-level standard library that underpins VM and WAGMI, providing type-safe primitives for APIs, cryptography transactions, signatures, and keys. The V1 release brings the module count past 300, up from the roughly 40 modules at initial launch in November 2024. The release adds WASM-enabled performance improvements and what Webm calls agents-first APIs. Webm also released new guides for the release. Post-quantum primitives are also now included among the module categories, positioning OX to support signature schemes ahead of any eventual migration needed. And lastly, Forecast, an Ethereum network upgrade tracker, updated its EIP rank tool with the latest EIPs proposed for the Higota upgrade. There are a total of 67 EIPs proposed for inclusion in Higota. The fork headliner is EIP 7805 Fork Choice Enforced Inclusion List, which is already scheduled for inclusion. Over the next couple months, Ethereum core developers will determine which EAPs to consider and schedule for the upgrade. Higota is anticipated for activation sometime in 2027. Forecast, which originated from the Ethereum Foundation's protocol support team, now operates under ETH Coordinate. The tool offers insights into which EAPs are slated for inclusion, who stands to benefit from them, and how to compare different proposals. In other news, Aave V4 hits $400 million in deposits, and SharpLink stakes its ETH with Lido. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.